Peace. Welcome to Water-Trine-Flow. This is the Cancer, December 2019 quick tarot reading. Here at Water-Trine-Flow. We really love the water signs, right? Can relate. So yeah, just gonna do a quick spread for December. This can be, pertaining to yourself, someone in your life. I've watched tarot videos before that were actually resonating with like the Netflix series I was watching at the time, right? So it's really general energy, especially on a platform like YouTube. But yeah, for me, these readings can be kind of personal. Either way, let's get into what we have for Cancer. Not really getting anything out, huh? There we go. Overall energy is the 10 of Wands. So initially when I was, meditating on Cancer's energy, and this is for Cancer, wherever it is in your chart, whatever house it's in, and wherever, you actually have Cancer in your chart, whatever placements you have in Cancer, right? This is just Cancer energy in general. But initially it was like this hot, fiery energy, right? And then as I began to shuffle and deal, it just kind of came down to like a heavy, I'm going to get through this kind of energy. So here we are. We have Wands. We have hot passion, right? Wands represents passionate energy. It also represents like physical effort, physical work. So, possibly Cancers, we are in a space where we're looking to put in the work. We have a lot that we want to do. We have a lot that's on us, a lot of things that we're responsible for, and we're looking to put in the work. You know what I mean? Okay. Overall energy, December. What's the challenges to us putting in the work? What's the challenges to the carrying of these burdens? Because I don't feel like these are burdens that we, feel are unjust or unwarranted. They're, burdens we've created and we're happy to carry. But here we have in our challenge position, major arcana, the Fool. Okay. With the Fool being in the challenge position, he's only carrying one wand on his shoulder as he makes this new beginning. I actually feel like, like I said, I don't feel these are burdens that, we don't feel are unwarranted. We feel like we've created them. And right now we want to make a new start and lighten our load. We realize that these are burdens that we've created, right? And we want to lighten that load. The challenge is we don't want so many burdens. We want to release some of this stuff and go on new adventures. Okay. That's the challenge. No new adventures with all this stuff that you got to do. Okay, what's our advice card? What's our advice for Cancer? December 2019. Advice for the energy of Cancer. Good advice is the 10 of Swords. Initially, I'm gonna be honest, when I saw this card here in this position as the advice, sometimes the 10 of Swords can be feeling like an overreaction to things that have happened to you. You may have been slighted. There may be, an issue you feel, but sometimes it's just like, oh, you stabbed me. Oh, oh. And, like someone pricked you with like a straight pin. Like it's nothing major, but you act like, they tried to carve an organ out or something, right? And so I feel like the advice here is to not feel so persecuted with whatever this is, that's whatever this, responsibility or burden is that you have to carry. Don't, like, it's not that bad, because you're like, I can't make this new beginning. I can't have this new start with a lighter load because I'm carrying all this load that I have created for myself. I understand. And oh, woe is me. So the advice is to not feel like that. Or if you are feeling like that, bring it into it. Bring it into the negativity and the negative thoughts about your burden. And, start thinking on the side of, what can I do to kind of lessen this load? What can I do to change some of this load, empty some of this burden before I get to this mountain over here? Because to see the mountain, you need to lighten your load. Lighten your load mentally of whatever betrayal you feel like you've felt in the past. These could be, kind of like emotional baggage that you're carrying, and your challenge is to start anew and let go. There's an ending to all of the persecution of the past. You have to release it, because you're about to hit this mountain that you're going to have to jump off of, Okay, let's see our outcome card for Cancer. December 2019, Cancer. Yeah, you got to lighten your load. That's where you got 2 tens here. So completion and releasing and a new start. 2 10, completion and new start. What is our outcome? Because we'll see what it is, right? What's the outcome? It was 2 cards. So we're going to take them both. And we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Okay? So the outcome is a new stable beginning, a new stable offer. But, the Six of Swords is also here. And the Six of Swords, for me, for both of these to come out together, it's like you have to choose to get on the boat and sail away to clearer thoughts. You have to choose to let this cycle end, this cycle of, carrying the burden of betrayal, being the martyr, being the one that's, always the victim. Oh, look what they did to me. Look what they did. You gotta let that go. You have to move on from that, because there's something new being offered to you now. A whole new way of believing in yourself, a whole new way of being, a whole new fresh start, right? A whole new, all new everything. I even see you're going to be able to move on from some burdens, because you're going to get some financial help here from some way or another. You get some type of financial assistance, is what I'm feeling. And it's, something to help you with the children, something to help you with whatever burdens and betrayal you feel like you've gone through. So, but you have to release it. You have to release the burden and the ugly and start fresh. Okay? Bottom of the deck, let's just see. Clarity and truth. Yeah. You have to be honest with yourself about what you did create. So if you created it, you can also find a way to uncreate it or relieve it. And that's the train of thought you want to be on now. Solutions, not problems. Like, you can sit around all day and talk about what your problems are. Instead of doing that, focus on your solutions. The things that you can do, the actions you can take right now where you are to start moving your life in the direction that you want it to be. However small the action is, do it. and applaud yourself for doing it and carrying it through, and and having a new way of thinking. Applaud yourself, celebrate you moving in a new direction, and stop focusing on how somebody hurt you. Okay. That's it for Cancer, December 2019. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.